Hey guys, I've been getting some requests on how to make these paper roses. They're about 1.5 inches wide, and they're just adorable. You can't see, but I add glimmer mist to all of these. I made 25 for my friend Deb. I made 15. I'm making 15 for Miriam. I'm going to make some for my friend Joan, and I have them for sale on Etsy at etsy.com/shop/naiveglow. And I will also post a link to the tutorial that I followed to make these. It's just it wasn't in video form, so I'm merely transforming it into video format so that if you're more of a visual person, you can see how this works. First of all, you're going to need a flower punch. And this one has 6 petals. Preferably has 6, but apparently you can do it with 5. I haven't tried that, but this one is, I think, about 2 inches wide. I got it at Hobby Lobby. It's from the Paper Studio. And so, for the sake of time, I've already punched out 3 petals, or 3 flowers. And the first thing is to add some contrasting color, some ink, to kind of add interest to the edges. And this one I'm not doing a lot because I want to really make sure that the yellow color remains dominant. Because when you start curling the paper up, you kind of see mostly the inked edges. So I'm going to spray this really lightly. And it helps when your ink pad is sort of drying out. That makes it a little easier. And I'm almost done. Okay. And the next step is to take one of your petals, or one of your flowers, and you're going to cut in between between 2 of the petals right to the center. And then you're done with that one for right now. Then you're going to make another cut in the second flower right to the center. And then you're going to come over 1 petal over and cut towards the center, so that now you have that petal. And you want to keep this petal. You don't throw it out. You're going to need it. And then you're going to cut in the middle of the third flower. And then you're going to go 2 petals over, so that you cut 2 of the petals out. And next, you're going to take your glue, and I'll start with this one first, because this one is always kind of hard for me. But you take your glue, and you bend it over, like that. It's really stubborn at first, but then you just kind of fiddle with it, and you get it to stay. So, I'll set that one aside, and I've already done some others, so you don't have to, well, actually, I can show you just in case. And this one, you're just going to do the same thing. It's just going to be a little easier because the petals are farther or closer together. So, and then this one is the easiest one to fold. Like that. And while those are drying, I've already got some punched out and folded. What I do with this one, because the point, you see how pointy that is I just take my fingers and push it in so that it will sit flat on a piece of paper, a page, a project, whatever. And then you're going to take a stylus, this is a paper piercer, or a wooden skewer, and you're just going to curl the edges like this. And this is my least favorite part, actually. Next to inking the edges, I just find it tedious and boring. But maybe I'm just tired of making these. I don't know. Could be. Ah! I'm sorry, my camera's not very sturdy right now. And I don't have my editing software right now because my mom spilled Diet Coke all over my laptop and fried it. So that's going to take a while to save the money to repair it. $1,280 to repair my MacBook Pro. Anyway, let's see. And the next step is to take these ones that this is the 3 petal flower, and I'm going to cut the tip off so that it doesn't sit so high on the flower. So you end up with a slit in the middle. And then the 4 petal flower, I'm going to do the same thing. And then I'm just going to add glue. You can add glue to this one, or you can add glue to the center of the 5 petal flower. And I'm going to offset it so that the petals, I'm showing that they're really nice and distributed around. And I'm just kind of curling the edges a little bit further. Then you take your 3 petal flower, add your glue, and then glue it to the center. And voila. And then what you're going to do with the petals that you cut out is you're just going to roll them up. I usually do this on the desk, but I can't. You can't see that, so I'm just rolling it like a sleeping bag, so that I have this looking deal here. And it's not going to be perfect, and that's okay. Then I'm going to cut a little bit off the end so that it doesn't sit so high in the flower, just like I did with the points. Take my glue and set it in the middle, kind of towards the edge. And if you're wondering why I keep my glue setting like this, it's so that it doesn't all run down. When I set it like this, all the glue falls to the bottom, and it takes longer to get it out. And so next step with this little petal, the single one, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to roll it up. I'm going to cut off the end of it, add the glue, and then just add it in the center. And there you have a paper rose. Adorable. Will look great on any card or scrapbook page or project, mini album, whatever. And I always spray mine with glimmer mist, as I mentioned before. I'm using iridescent gold for this one, just to add some special glimmer to it. And that is the tutorial, and I hope you found it interesting. If you have any questions, please ask. Thanks for watching. Bye.